Hi everybody, hope you're having a good Sunday night and you've had a good weekend. So here is the essential oils class and workshop, and I thought I would get straight into it, and I've got some notes here, so if I look down that's what I'm looking at. I wanted to get started and let you know basically what essential oils are for those of you that aren't too sure or really don't know exactly what they're all about. Now, as you can see, I've got a good setup here of all the oils that I'll be talking about tonight. So essential oils are pure extracts and they're from plants, and they're 50 to 70 times more powerful than herbs. They're nature's defense mechanism for plants and cells. They've been used anciently and throughout history for health benefits, and they're highly concentrated. So this bottle of peppermint is one bottle. One drop from this little baby right here equates to 28 cups of peppermint tea. That's how concentrated and pure and potent they are, which is pretty full on. And I have tonight diffusing behind me in the diffuser here. I've got wild orange and peppermint, which is a really good uplifting blend. Now, if you've got any questions along the way, pop the comments in and I can answer them as we go. So feel free to interact. Now, they're safe and they're effective, they're affordable, and they're a great alternative to synthetic remedies and anything that's got nasty chemicals in them. So they're a good natural solution. Essential oils don't replace traditional medicines, and we don't expect them to. Okay, but however, they do provide a natural alternative to commonly used medicines. And choosing to use essential oils provides you with hundreds of natural compounds that have many health and healing properties. And they give you the ability to treat the problem versus masking the symptom. You have the option to take your own informed self-care by playing a proactive role in your own health. And that's a really good thing to do, being proactive in your own health so that you know exactly what you're putting into your body. There's no side effects versus known or unknown side effects that you can get with possible addictions. And they're safe for the whole family. And I don't know about you, but that's something that I really appreciate. I want to know that what I'm putting topically on my children's body, that it's safe for them and that it's going to help and support their bodies. So why doTERRA? That's a question that people ask. Why doTERRA? They're safe. They're quality. Each bottle is 100, I'm just grabbing lemon here. They're 100% pure. So I know for certain that all that's in this bottle is lemon. There's nothing else. There's no synthetic fillers. There's nothing else in there other than exactly what it states on the bottle, and that's lemon. doTERRA has established what they call a standard of purity, which is Certified Pure Therapeutic Grade, or CPTG. And that's their own standard that they created. Now, it's not a marketing gimmick. It's so that they had their own standard to hold themselves accountable to, because the industries around the world for essential oils just aren't regulated, and doTERRA weren't happy with that. They wanted to make themselves accountable to their customers. So they created their own system to grade themselves by. Every bottle's tested rigorously, and then it is sent out for independent testing. So it's not just their own testing that it's passed out to independent testers. And if it doesn't pass those stringent testings, then those bottles aren't sent out for consumers. That's their system, and that's the way they work. Okay, they work very ethically. The plants are grown and the oils are harvested in their natural habitat. So each oil is grown in its indigenous state and harvested from its indigenous state, and doTERRA choose to take their oils and their plants from where it's best grown. So for lemons, the lemons for them, they decide are best from Italy. There's an oil that we use where the plants are, and that's vetiver root, and that comes from Haiti because that's where it's best grown. Instead of creating massive plantations and harvesting from there, they decide to go where the plants are best sourced and best grown in their optimum state. And as I said earlier, each batch undergoes multiple third-party tests for their purity. And the purest oils you can find, they are the purest oils you can find in the world. Now, they're effective. Plants produce essential oils to fight threats such as mold, fungus, viruses, and bacteria. Essential oils can penetrate the cell membrane and eliminate threats. Essential oils help you take control of your health naturally. They're affordable. Only cents per drop versus costly fees and prescriptions. So instead of going to the chemist first, I go to the oils first and see what I've got here to support us first. They're available at home immediately as opposed to waiting for a doctor. So how do we use essential oils? There are 3 ways we can use them. The first one is internally. You can add, like you can with lemon, which smells just divine. And it's cold pressed from the rind with the lemon. So it's not overpowering in its acidity. It's just, it's beautiful. You can add it to your water. Okay, so just a glass of water. You just add it, and it helps to cleanse and detoxify your body. You can add them via, and this is a really good way to do it, an empty gel or veggie capsule. So, if you see that there, okay, there's 2, it's a bit hard to see. You can just put your oils in, pop it back together, and just take it like a regular tablet. And that's a really good way to do it too. Or you can put a drop under your tongue, and that's an easy way to do it too. They nourish the whole body, including the digestive system, the mouth and throat, the liver, and the urogenital tract. But use as directed on the labels. So on each bottle, it will tell you how you can use it. It will say whether it can be used aromatically, topically, or internally, or all 3. So you know exactly how you can use it. So you can always rest assured knowing how it can be used. Topical application. This is a really powerful way to get the oils with the most benefit. 1 drop of essential oil can service every cell of your body. Now that's amazing, 1 drop. When applied to the bottom of the feet, it enters your bloodstream within 30 seconds. So that's the quickest way to get it in. If you're feeling under the weather and you need a really quick immune boost, apply it to the bottom of your feet. It's the quickest way to get it into your system, to get you that support really quickly. And it provides immediate comfort. You can also apply it to your feet, back of ears, chest, and your back of the neck. Massage head or trouble areas. But use with caution on sensitive skin. Keep out of your eyes, ears and noses, or you'll get some discomfort. For sensitivity, and what we always recommend is to dilute with fractionated coconut oil. Now this is the fractionated coconut oil. Now, if you don't know what fractionated coconut oil is or what the fractionated component is, it's basically coconut oil, regular coconut oil with the fat taken out. So it doesn't solidify, it will always stay liquid, and it's non-greasy. So it won't stain your clothes, and it helps to absorb a lot quicker and a lot easier, and it gets the oil into your system. And when you dilute it with the oil with the coconut oil, it helps with any sensitivities, and it gets you that support to where you need it. So if I've got a problem with shoulder and I want to use some Ice Blue, which is our athletic blend. I'll put a drop or two with some coconut oil, rub it here, and it will get exactly to where it needs right here. So it's always best, and especially for children, to dilute with the coconut oil. There are other carrier oils you can use. I tend to just go with it with the coconut oil because it's easy, it doesn't smell, and it's the best way to absorb it into your skin. The third way is aromatically. So I'm showing you already how that can be done with the diffuser here. So this is doTERRA's petal diffuser, and I know I might just bring you over so that you can see here. Oh, where are we? There we are. Okay. So I've got wild, oh, we're on a tilt there now. Let's fix that up. Okay. So I've got wild orange and peppermint in there. It smells divine. And that's a really uplifting blend too. So aromatically, there are other ways you can aromatically get the oils into your system. So let's say I wanted to calm. I'm having a bit of a full-on day and I just wanted to wind down after a full-on day of work. I can grab some lavender. I can put one drop in my hand. Okay. Rub it together and then cup it over my nose and breathe deeply. And it just calms. And you can do that a few times. And just breathing that in, it gets into your brain receptors and it gets you to calm. And you can do that with uplifting oils. So if you really needed a boost to pick you up, do it with some peppermint or some wild orange or the citrus oils are uplifting, so you can do it with those and it will get you that boost. And that's a really quick way to do it. So as I said, inhaling essential oils has the power to affect your mood. It kills germs in the air. So if you wanted to diffuse some lemon, we have other blends called Purify. If you've cooked salmon the night before and you wake up in the morning and you've still got that smell, diffuse some lemon or some Purify or oils like that and it will get rid of that smell. It helps with easy breathing. So we have a really awesome blend called Easy Air, which is our respiratory blend. It is a fabulous blend. It helps to support and clear and open up our airways. You can apply this topically onto your chest and back, diluted with coconut oil, of course. You can pop this in the diffuser at night so that you've got that night-long support to keep the airways maintained. Really good for kids if they're struggling with those seasonal nasties that are flying around, especially this time of year. This season has been particularly bad. So this one, especially in our house, has been getting a good workout. Now, doTERRA helps you to build a foundation of good nutrition and supplementation. If you use doTERRA's rare, natural and pure essential oils, you'll get optimal health and nutrition. Add to that, exercise daily, get adequate sleep, eat right and use essential oils freely. doTERRA has an amazing nutritional product line that maximises the impact of essential oils and builds a foundation of nutrition and healthy lifestyle. So if you were to think about so far what I've talked about, what would be the top 3 health challenges or needs for you or your family? So just have a think about that as we go along. Okay, so what I might do now is show you what you can actually do with these oils. It's all well and good to get them and then go, oh, I'm feeling really overwhelmed. What do I do with them? I really don't know. This is what I want to show you. Okay, what you can actually do and how they can be used to support you and how you can do little simple swaps for the DIY sort of things that you can just help to reduce your toxic load in your house and just make life a lot easier. So the first thing we'll do is I'm going to make up a magnesium spray Magnesium is really good for our bodies. Most of us don't get enough magnesium, and it can help with supporting our bodies with inflammation and if we get aches and pains and things like that. So muscle support, those sorts of things. So I'm going to supercharge this by adding our athletic blend, which is ice blue, and peppermint. Peppermint has a really cooling effect on our muscles. There is already peppermint in ice blue, but I'm going to boost it a bit more by adding a bit more to it. This spray would be fantastic for before or after exercise to support your muscles as you go. It's also great if you're having trouble with muscle support or those sort of things where you would need an athletic blend or one of those sort of sports creams to help. This would be really good for that too. Even things like restless legs, if you have trouble with that, this would be really good. Now what I've already done pre-made up is the magnesium oil. All you need to get, and you can get this from health food stores, is the magnesium flakes, and it's really simple to make it up. It's basically a 1-to-1, so I went with 30 grams of magnesium flakes with 30 grams of warm, it was basically boiled water that had cooled down to a warm temperature. Okay, and then I just stirred it until the magnesium flakes had dissolved, and then decanted it into this little spritzer bottle. So now I'm going to add the oils to it. Okay, so I'm going to add 10 drops of the ice blue. This is our athletic blend. And then I'm going to add 5 drops of the peppermint. Done. Oops, wrong lid. Pop the lid back on. And then just give it a shake. And now you've got a little spritzer bottle. This will last you a long time. With the oils, a little goes a long way. Now this is a 30ml bottle. So as I said, this will last you a long time. I made one of these up about 6 months ago, and we're still going with it. Okay, this will last a long time. See, easy as that. And you've got that muscle support. The next thing I'm going to show you is how to make up a multi-purpose spray. Okay, so you go down the cleaning aisle at the supermarket and you just get an influx of all the chemical smells. And they're smells that we just don't need. Our bodies don't need to smell. It's not good for our systems, it's not good for our lungs, it's not good for our internal systems at all. Now if you think about it, you know, the products that you spray, and you've got to evacuate straight away because you just can't stand being in there because they're so chemically charged. They're not good for our systems. They're just not good for us. We can simply replace those with our oils. They clean effectively just as good as what you can buy from the supermarket. They're a fraction of the cost and they're all natural. They're not going to hurt us. We can stay in the bathroom after we've cleaned it because we can breathe in the smell without it harming us. Now, I don't know about you, but I'd rather know that I can clean the bathroom and then my kids can go in and have a shower straight away afterwards. They don't have to wait 12 hours before they can go in there. I think that's, for me, that's really important. So I wanted to show you how easy it is to make this. Now these glass amber bottles you can get online. They're really easy to get. Oils are best in glass. Definitely not in plastic. The oils will eat away and erode the plastic. So it's always best if you can to either go metal or glass. And the amber is best so that they don't get affected by the sun. Okay, so got my little recipe here. Now we start off with Castile soap. Okay, now I use Dr. Bronner's. I just get it from my local health food store. You can source this online. It's easy to get. You can get the Inspired Little Pot is a really good website and Facebook page. They have lots of DIY recipes for cleaning products, body care products. doTERRA has their own recipes as well, but the Inspired Little Pot sells the ingredients you need as well. So you could also get the Castile soap from them. I've just got it at my local health food store, so that's why I get it from there. Okay, so we use 1 teaspoon of Castile soap. So I'm not going to measure, I'm just going to squirt some in. That's about right. Next we have good old home brand vinegar. Now this spray is a mixture of vinegar and water, so it's not going to be overly vinegary, and I use this all the time in my kitchen, and once I've sprayed and cleaned and wiped, I'm not left with a vinegar smell at all, not at all. So I need 50 ml of vinegar. So we just pop that in. And then I like to go with our On Guard blend, which is our protective blend. And this is a really good immune boosting and supporting blend, and it's a really good cleaning blend. So I choose to use On Guard. You can use whatever you like. You could use lemon, eucalyptus, those other cleaning type oils as well. I go with the On Guard because I like the smell of it, but I also know it's quite cleansing and it's supportive as well. So that's the one I'm using. So I'm going to add 15 drops of On Guard. Trying to see if you can see that. And then we just top the rest with water. I've just got my kettle here because it's easy. Whoops, how about I aim it properly? Make sure you leave space at the top so that your trigger can go in without it overflowing. Let's see if I can get this right. That should be about enough. Now my bottle here is about, I think it's about 250 ml. You can get bigger 500 ml ones. I tend to just go for the little ones because I kind of have them dotted around the house. I'll have one in my bathroom, I'll have one on the kitchen bench, and one in the other bathroom. So I have them there with a cloth always at the ready. It's just quicker and easier. That's why I tend to do it. But if you want to get the 500 ml bottles, they're easy. Just give it a shake, and before you use it every time, just give it a bit of a shake just to make sure that everything's dispersed. And there you have an all-natural multi-purpose spray. You know exactly what's in it. You know there's no nasties. There's nothing that's going to harm you. There's nothing that's going to harm your respiratory system. There's nothing that's going to trigger any respiratory issues in your family at all. And it's easy. It took seconds to make. So that's really good. And you can use that for bench tops, you know, basins, sinks, those sorts of things. Anywhere you would use a multi-purpose spray. Now the last one I'm going to show you is a cleaning paste. Now this one is really good for sinks, to get them back to that shining silver again. Great for bathroom tiles, even the bathroom glass. You can use this on bench tops as well. You can use this in your oven. It's a great oven cleaner, which is awesome because we all know how those oven cleaners smell. They're horrible. But this is fabulous. So this glass jar I just got from Kmart. It was $3, really cheap. Once again, glass, same deal with the bottle. We want glass. So I have already put 3/4 of a cup of bicarb in here, just home brand bicarb, doesn't need to be expensive. So to add to it, I want to add my essential oils now. So for me, in this recipe, I'm going to use 10 drops of lemon. Lemon is great for cleaning, cleansing, purifying. So 10 drops. I should have held that up, but anyway. And the other one, which is fantastic for cutting through grease and grime, so hence why it's really good for oven cleaning, is wild orange. Now you can use this on your stovetop. You can just dot a few drops around your stovetop with a Chuck's cloth or any kind of cloth, and it will cut through that grease and grime like nobody's business. It's fantastic, really, really good. So same again, I want just 10 drops. There we go. Okay, next I want to add 1 tablespoon of water. So this time I'm not going to hold it up because I will spill it everywhere. Now to this we want to add just a little drizzle of vinegar just to get it bubbling a little bit. So I'll hold it over here so I can see it bubble away. Here's hoping it won't all come spilling out. Yep, so see that foaming up. And then last but not least, we want to add 1/4 cup of the Castile soap. Okay. Get my little trusty cup again. Now we just add this, and then we just mix it up until it resembles a paste. I'll try and do this without spilling it everywhere. It's really simple, and you'd be amazed at how effective this is. And with this paste, you just basically smear it on. You can wear gloves if you want, if you don't want the, you don't want to get your hands dirty. And that's fine. Or, because it's all natural, you can just pop that straight onto your hands and you just smear it on. You can use a little spatula to smear it on your tiles in your shower. You basically smear it on. I only let it sit for a little while. And then just get a cloth and scrub it off and you're done. Rinse it off with water, you're good to go. See, it's a paste. And that will last for ages, so if you don't use all that, just pop the lid back on, put it in the cupboard and you're good to go. If you find that when you go to use it again, it's gone a little bit harder, just add a little bit more water and mix it back up again. if when you make the paste it's a little bit too runny, just add a bit more bicarb. But there you've got an all natural paste that is cheap to make. You're using wild orange and lemon, which are about $13 to $14 a bottle. Now in each bottle, 15ml bottle, you get about 250 to 260 drops. So with lemon, from memory, it's about 2 cents a drop. So I put 10 drops in there, 20 cents. Then you've got bicarb, home brand, cheap. Vinegar, cheap. The Castile soap, when you're not using that much, is cheap. So for this paste, it works out cheaper than what you can buy in the stores, and it's all natural. So it's great. So that's the other one. So those are a few things that I wanted to show you that you can make and things that you can do. There are other things you can do. So what I'm showing you here tonight is based around our Home Essentials kit. And these are basically our top 10 oils, because they're our most versatile oils. You can do so much with these. There are documents out there where you can, there's 150 uses for the Home Essentials kit. There's just so many uses for this. And especially at this time of year, as I said earlier, when we've got all these seasonal nasties flying around and so many bugs, you can make up an immune bomb, which is in a roller bottle, and with coconut oil, and we would use 5 oils from this collection to help support our bodies when we're fighting whatever nasties are going around. And it's really good as a proactive measure, especially for kids. If you know that they've got kids that are sick in class, then roll it on the kids, on their feet, on the back of their spine, before school every day, just to boost their immune system so that they can try and miss whatever's going around. It is such a good idea, and we do it with our kids, and it's also good to support them whilst they're going through and their bodies are fighting whatever bug they've picked up. And it really is a good way to boost their system, and these are things that you can do with this kit. It's a really good kit, and it's the most versatile one that we have. So just to give you a few other things that you can do with these oils, because I'll go through what the top 10 ones are. So we've got frankincense. Now frankincense, he's our king of oils. That's how he's known. He's really versatile. There's really not much he can't do. He is sourced from Oman in Somalia and other areas of North Africa. He's good for nourishing the blood and the skin and the brain. He can be used topically on our skin. He can be taken internally to support our immunity, and he's one of the ones that I was talking about that we would use in our immune bomb. He's good for nutrition and for aches and pains. And when in doubt, if you've got something going on and you just don't know which oil to grab and to use, go with Frankie, because he just won't let you down. We've also got lavender. Now lavender can be quite a polarizing oil. I tend to find you're either in the love camp or the hate camp. And I found that up until now I had obviously smelt synthetic lavender, which to me smelt horrible. And I really couldn't tolerate lavender until such time as I smelt proper, real lavender, and I can tolerate doTERRA lavender quite well. But it is there's so many uses for lavender. It can soothe. So earlier on tonight, I was grabbing something out of the microwave and I burnt my finger. The first thing I did was grab lavender and pop some lavender on my thumb, and it just instantly took out that burning pain. It really helped to soothe and helped and supported. It wasn't a bad burn, but you know, it helped to support it. It soothes irritated skin. So if you've got a bug bite, you've been bitten by a mozzie or some other bug bite, you go with lavender. You can also go with tea tree, which I'll talk about soon. So both of those work really well for skin irritations. So bee stings and insect bites. It's calming. It is a really calming oil, like I showed you before with the aromatic application. So it can help soothe your emotions. If you're feeling really heightened, it can help soothe and calm. It supports a restful sleep and breathing. So if you don't have a diffuser, or for whatever reason, let's say you're using a diffuser in the kids' room, but you really want that benefit yourself, you can put a drop of this on your pillow and you'll be able to breathe that aroma in and help you get that restful sleep for the night. Lavender is really good for that. Lemon, as we said before, is fantastic for cleansing and purifying and detoxifying. You can take it in your water daily, and it's such a good oil to do that for. Just pop it in your drink bottle, just one drop. You don't need a lot, just one's fine. It can soothe an irritated throat, which is good at this time of year. It neutralises odours, so as I said before, you know, if you need to neutralise some stinky odours in the house, then this is your go-to. It naturally breaks down petrochemicals in the body, which is why, an even better reason why it's good to have it daily in water. As you just saw, you can dilute it in a, I used On Guard, but as I said, you could use it in a multi-purpose spray. It's an antioxidant and a detoxifier, and because it's a citrus, it helps to elevate your mood. You know, if you're feeling a bit down that day and you're just, you know, in a bit of a rut, go for the lemon, go for the citrus. It will help to boost and uplift. Oregano is next. Now, oregano is your top shelf immune support. Now, also with the lemon, this one also goes in our immune bomb. Okay, it's one of the ones that goes in there too. The other one that goes in there is oregano. It's a top shelf immune support. It's sourced from Turkey. It supports health, and it's good for feet and toenails and warts. I personally have used this on my son to remove a plantar wart on the bottom of his foot. I made up a little roller blend with the fractionated coconut oil. I had 10 drops of this and 10 drops of frankincense, and I just applied it. The goal was to apply it morning and night, but there were some days we'd forget, so more often than not it was just once daily, and within about 4 weeks it had died off and gone. I didn't have to get anything from the chemist that was unnatural and synthetic with nasty chemicals in it. I was able to use something that was natural, and this worked perfectly. Oregano can also be used in your cooking. It's great to add to your spaghetti bolognese sauces if you don't have, if you wanted to, or you don't have your oregano on hand, or it's out of season for the fresh herbs, and you've got this. It's great. It's fantastic for that. But this is top shelf immune support, so this is a really, really good one to go when you need that immune boost. Peppermint, now as I discussed before, it's really top quality, pure and potent. 1 drop equals 28 cups of peppermint tea. It is fantastic for breath freshening. It's great for uplifting. It's fabulous for tension. So if I've got head tension, I will, with some dilution, apply some to the temples and across the forehead, and it's so relieving. It gives that cooling sensation that relieves the tension. You can put on the back of your neck for the same reason as well. It is fantastic. You can add it to cooking. It's great for making peppermint chocolate. It's so versatile. There are so many good things you can do with peppermint. It invigorates your lungs, so it's really good for those airways and that airway support as well. It calms the stomach, so it's good for digestive support. It increases alertness and focus, so if you're getting to that mid-afternoon, 3 o'clock slump, and you'd normally head for the sugar fix to give you that energy boost, put a drop of peppermint under your tongue. That will give you that instant alertness and really pep you back up again. It's awesome for that. And it cools your body, so you can make up a little spray with just water and peppermint. You know, if you're really hot in summer, it's just too hot, make up a little spray, spritz it over your body, and it will help cool you down. It's really, really good. Tea tree, this is sourced from Australia, okay? This is where we grow it best. So, you can add it to shampoo to nourish the scalp. You can add it topically to nourish your skin. It's really good for skin support. It is good for the feet and toenails as well. So if you've got any fungus issues, you can add it to that. It goes really well with oregano, these two together for those issues. It's good for the mouth and the skin. It nourishes sores and rashes. And you can apply to a cotton ball to soothe ear discomfort. So what you would do, you wouldn't put it in your ear, you would just sit it over your ear, and it would help any ear discomfort. You can also apply it to the mastoid bone, which is the one that runs directly behind your ear, to help with any ear discomfort that you might have. Really good for that. And as I said before, it's really good for insect bites as well. So mozzie bites, you can just grab and dab on. You know, if you had mozzie bite, just dab it straight on, and it takes that itch out. Digest-Sen is our digestive blend. So this eases sore tummies, bloating, those sort of things, any digestive discomfort. Motion sickness, it helps ease that, or nausea. You can use it mealtime for comfortable digestion, or if you've overindulged, if it's, birthday, holiday season, Christmas, those sorts of things, and you've overdone it a little, have some of this. You can take this internally, so you could pop a couple of drops in a veggie capsule or put a drop or two in some water and drink that down, and that will help. You can also dilute with some coconut oil and rub it over your stomach, and that helps too. I use this a lot with my children. If they get any tummy issues, kids always get tummy issues. My younger son always goes to this one quite a lot. He knows exactly when he needs it and when it will help him. So we just get the coconut oil out and rub this over his belly, and it works really quickly to help him. It's really, really good. And as I said, you can add 2 or 3 drops on stomach, or drink with water, or in a veggie capsule. Really, really good. The other really good thing, if you've got drippy nose, those annoying drippy noses that you just blow your nose and it just doesn't get rid of it. Digest-Sen, diluted over the bridge of your nose and across your sinuses. It dries it up. It's amazing. It's really, really amazing. Now, I went through quickly before Easy Air, which is our respiratory blend. It's nourishing to the lungs and to the sinuses. You can diffuse it at night for healthy and restful breathing. You can apply 2 to 3 drops on the chest, bottom of the feet, and your back as needed for seasonal respiratory discomfort. So it doesn't necessarily have to be for winter issues, your spring type issues as well, where you get that respiratory issues for all the pollens and everything that's in the air. This will help you with that as well. Really, really good. Definitely good to have, not only for yourself, but for your kids as well, because it's really safe. On Guard is our protective blend. Okay, so what does that mean? Okay, you can use this as a protective mouth rinse. You can diffuse in the air to eliminate airborne threats. It is fantastic for immune support. So this would get added to the immune bomb that we were talking about before, as does tea tree. Okay. So you can add 2 to 3 drops on your spine and bottom of your feet. And it contains nature's most powerful antioxidant, which is clove oil. So that's how you get that immune boost and that immune support. We also have Ice Blue, which is our athletic blend. Now this comes, all these bottles that I've shown you so far are 15 ml, and they come in the Home Essentials kit, except for the athletic Ice Blue blend, which is always a 5 ml. Now, this is to nourish your muscles and joints. You can rub on arms and legs before and after exercise. Before exercise helps to support them before they go under that stress and duress of exercise. You can apply to tired and aching joints, and you can use for a deep tissue massage. This is a fantastic oil if you have issues where you are constantly getting aches and pains and known issues, whether it's like me with I have a job where I sit at a desk all day, so I constantly get issues up here where I get knots and tension. I'm going to this all the time. You can really supercharge the benefits of this by layering. You can layer oils, so you can start with coconut oil and frankincense first. Rub that in across wherever you need it. So let's say you're doing shoulders. That helps to draw the oils in deeper for that deeper support. Wait about 30 seconds to a minute for that to absorb in, and then go with some more coconut oil and then 2 or 3 drops of the ice blue. Okay? And that will give you that extra support. Now we also have, it also comes in a cream rub. So it's like your other athletic cream rubs on the market that you can get from chemists. But unlike those that you can get at the chemists, I've never known one that works so uniquely and so well as this one. I find the other ones that you can get, they just provide a warming sensation and they don't do much else. This works so well. It's hard to explain, but it warms and cools all at the same time and provides you with such support. So you can layer this over the top of the ice blue oil and the frankincense. So you can have 3 all at once to provide you with that really deep support if you've got issues going on that you need that extra support. This is a really good one to have as well. Really, really good. Okay, so there's a few other ones that I have talked about, and that's wild orange. This is an awesome oil. It's so versatile. It smells divine. This is one of my favorite oils. I use it in my water daily, so I have wild orange and lemon in my water every day. I love it. It's great for cleaning. It's great to make Jaffa bliss balls or Jaffa chocolate. There's just so many different things, so many supportive things. You can diffuse it and it is really uplifting. If you just need that uplifting boost, you can put a drop in your hands like I showed you before and rub it together and breathe it in. It's awesome. I love wild orange. So how do you get doTERRA essential oils? You can choose, the best way to buy is with a product kit, only because they're the most effectively priced ways to buy doTERRA oils. So this Home Essentials kit that I've shown you, it comes with, effectively comes with the free diffuser that's going in the background. Okay, so that kit's $330. Now they're all 15ml bottles of oil, which gets you 250 to 260 drops, and there are so many different uses for these. You can swap out so many different cleaning products in your house, so you don't have to go down the cleaning aisle anymore. You can swap out so many different medicinal products that you would normally buy at the chemist that you don't have to buy anymore because you've got these. Your own proactive healthcare that you can now do because you've got these oils, you'll be saving money on. So whilst the initial outlay might seem expensive, you will end up saving so much money because you've got these oils, and a little goes a long way. So you're only using a few drops at a time. So they last you. You're not running out quickly. They last. But if that's not within the budget, then there is a smaller version of the Home Essentials kit called the Essential Collections Kit. It doesn't come with the diffuser, and each bottle is a 5ml. So it's this size, and that's $174. Now what those kits get you are your wholesale account membership, and that's the best way to buy with doTERRA because then you're getting 25% off retail pricing, which is fantastic. It's almost like a bit like a Costco membership. So you're paying for a membership and then you're getting the benefit of wholesale pricing for 12 months. There is a renewal fee after that 12 months, which is $25, but for that you get a free bottle of peppermint, which is $25.50. So you're actually 50 cents ahead. There are no lock-in contracts whatsoever. Absolutely not. You can opt out if you like you've got your 12 months and you don't have to renew if you don't want to. It's as simple as that. There's no push to on sell, there's no push to buy anymore, there's nothing like that. It's you choose doTERRA your way. It's purely up to you. There's nothing like that. doTERRA just choose to do online. So once you register for a wholesale account, then you've got your own account and you can choose to buy as little or as much as you want. It's purely up to you. You've got your own account. You can buy as you wish. You don't have to come through me anymore or anybody else anymore. You've got your own account. So it's versatile and it's simple. So you can choose the products that you like. There's other kits in the range. There's a Nature's Solutions kit, which comes with a whole host of other products, and you can see that on my Oily Tree of Life page under the shop tab. And that's $650 from memory, and it's a big kit. It's awesome to get started with. But you can have a look at the kit range on my shop tab. I've also given some other ideas. If getting a kit isn't for you, but you do want to get started with doTERRA, then you can get the membership. The membership costs $35, and that will secure you the 25% off wholesale pricing. Otherwise, you pay full retail price. And I don't know about you, but I don't like paying retail if I don't have to. So you're paying the exact pricing that I pay. I've got a wholesale membership account and I get 25% off. There's a really good deal on at the moment that if you register for a wholesale account, and that this deal ends on the 31st of August, you get I'll bring them over, the Lifelong Vitality Pack, which, funnily enough, doTERRA are known for their essential oils, but this is actually their #1 selling product. This is their supplement range, and this is a pack that you take all at once, and it's amazing. It's better than what you would buy supplement vitamin range at the chemist. You know, when you take like a multivitamin, and I'm going to get a little bit personal here, but you know how you would go to the toilet and it's a different colour? That's because your body's expelling most of the vitamins because there's too much in them that your body just doesn't need. These are formulated to give you exactly what you need so that your body absorbs the whole lot without getting rid of any of it. It is amazing. You feel so much better on this product. Now, if you register for a wholesale account and you place an order over 100 PV, which is what this kit and the other kit the lower kit that I talked about, each oil has a PV, which is a point value. So if you order over 100 PV and then you join or activate your option to join the loyalty rewards program the next month, so in September, and you place that order, you will get, and I can discuss this privately with you, but you get this for free. This is worth $153 retail, and you get to try this for free. And you will love this. Like, it's such a good supplement system. You feel so much better. You definitely know if you've forgotten to take your supplements for the day, you know, because you feel the difference. For me, not only the energy, but brain fog. I can get and suffer from quite a bit of brain fog. I don't get that anymore when I'm on this supplement range. So I can go through just very, very briefly because I don't want to bore you with all this stuff. and I can send out brochures on it. So the Alpha CRS, which is this one, it's the Cellular Vitality Complex, and it contains powerful polyphenols that protect cells from free radicals that can damage cellular DNA, mitochondria, and other critical cell structures. Now, all our supplement range are from whole foods, okay? They're derived from whole foods, not synthetics. And they also have our beautiful essential oils in them as well. The XEO Mega, now I know that's written backwards, so I apologise for that. That's a Facebook thing. It provides ultra pure essential fatty acids and other fat soluble nutrients that help support heart and circulatory health, brain health, and optimal immune function, and among many other systemic benefits. And there's a lot, so I'm not going to go into all of them. You can Google doTERRA Lifelong Vitality Pack and have a look at the huge amount of benefits that this system gives you. Now you take all these three bottles all together. Now the last one is the Microplex VMZ. Okay, and it gives a balanced formula of essential vitamins and bioavailable minerals, carefully formulated to provide optimal levels of key micronutrients that support energy and immune functions. Now, if you took up the option and got these for free, you wouldn't regret it. Like, these are such a good supplement range, and you do feel the benefits of them. Like, I honestly do. Like, I really feel much better on these. Okay. So doTERRA also has a loyalty rewards program. Now, that's purely optional. Okay, it's up to you if you want to take that up. I benefit from this program. Now, what that is, yes, it's a monthly ordering system, but it can be as simple as ordering a $8 lip balm. But what you get from that, if you're looking at creating and boosting and starting a collection of oils that are going to help and support so many aspects of your life, your health, your well-being, reducing your toxin load in your house, and you want to start your collection, and you can start it slowly and gradually. It can be 1 oil a month. It doesn't have to be 10. It can be really, really small. Then the best way to do that is to purchase them via the Loyalty Rewards program, because you can be rewarded for ongoing monthly purchases. You receive product points from regular purchases that can be redeemed for doTERRA products. The longer you participate in the program, the more product points you can earn, up to 30% of your total monthly Loyalty Rewards purchases. So if you think about that, if you're on the program and you are up to the range of getting 30% back on your monthly purchases, you're already getting 25% off retail plus 30% in the Loyalty Rewards program. So you're getting 55% off. That's massive. And then you get the option to receive a free product of the month, because that always happens every month in doTERRA, when your Loyalty Rewards order totals over 125 PV. And that's, as I briefly touched on before, each product has a point value attached to it. So if you order enough products that total over 125 PV, then you qualify to get that free product of the month. And that's up to you. You don't have to, but there's the option there to take it up if you do. And as long as you ship those, your Loyalty Rewards program order before the 15th of the month. There's no lock-in contracts with the LRP program. You have the freedom to cancel it at any time. If you are going to cancel it, the only thing I would suggest is spend your points, redeem your points for free oils so that you don't lose the benefit of that. Okay? So, that's pretty much it. If you're interested, I would love to have you on my Oily Tree of Life team. I would give you so much support. I wouldn't just let you get the oils and then not give you any support. you would get so much support from me. If you are already seeing somebody else in relation to the oils and you want to register for a wholesale account, then please go back to them and start your journey with them. But if you would love to start your journey with me, I would love to have you, and I would give you so much support. Tonight I showed you a brief overview of what you can do, but if you want to know more, then please reach out. You can either message me through Oily Tree of Life. There's my mobile on the page as well, so feel free to give me a call, or we can organise to have a Skype chat or Messenger chat or anything like that. I really believe that every home can benefit from these oils. Our home has benefited so much from these oils, not just from what I've shown you tonight. We started our journey purely for our son and to help him with his anxiety. Not only has it helped that, but it opened up a whole new world of living for us, and how we can support our bodies and our health and our homes. And I really believe there is a place for these oils in every home, especially given how pure, 100% pure these oils are. So if you want to get these into your life, please reach out. I would love to have you on my team. If you want to register for a wholesale account, after you've had a browse of what's available, I've got some things, as I said, under the shop tab on the Oily Tree of Life page. Under the notes tab on my Oily Tree of Life page, I have posted a how to register for a wholesale account fact sheet, and how you can do that through me. Once you've registered, doTERRA will let me know, and I'd love to give you a call and welcome you to Oily Tree of Life and get you started on this awesome journey. Like, you'll love it. Like, it just is awesome, and it opens up a whole new world, and you'll be so surprised at what you can do. So please, I hope you've enjoyed tonight. Thanks for tuning in, and if you have any questions, please reach out. I'm more than happy to help you. So I hope you have a good rest of the weekend and a good week ahead, and thanks for tuning in. Bye.